This is the cycle highway F3, Leuven to Brussels. It's 25 to 30 kilometers long, but there is a big gap in this connection between Leuven and Brussels. We have the main ring road around Brussels behind us, and there was no good crossing for this ring road. So we designed this part of the cycle highway with a bridge over the ring road so that we connect the cities together. It will be much safer, shorter, and it has a huge potential for commuters to make the connection between not only Leuven and Brussels, but the surrounding communities and all the industrial sites that are connected with this project.
The F3 as the cycle highway is a good practice on European scale, but a lot of the investments or the changes necessary would have been much cheaper and easier to create and with less disruptions for all the users if they were a part of the design of the railroad upgrade from the very beginning and not something that was added as an afterthought, as a separate investment where you had to retrofit the cycling bridges, cycling tunnels into existing infrastructure. Well, the 2-kilometer section costed 32 million euros. Actually, it's not one bridge, it's I think 3 or 4 bridges and a tunnel in between to cross the different obstacles, mostly artificial obstacles created by major roads that connect here to go to the airport. And up until very recently it has been a huge barrier for cycling. You had to go a long way around, 2 kilometers around on very cycling unfriendly road to access the big offices that are also located around the airport.
Yeah, the cycle highway F3 is part of the network of cycle highways in Flanders, but this cycle highway connects Flanders, Leuven with Brussels, which is another government. And we have a very good cooperation between Flanders, the province of Flemish Brabant, and Brussels, where in 2012 we started with a study that made a network of cycle highways in and through and around Brussels to connect and to cross the borders between Brussels and Flanders. That's a really nice cooperation. We expanded that through all Flanders with a huge network of 2,400 kilometers of cycle highways. This one is part of that network and that cooperation.
We at ECF would like this kind of integration of cycling investments into major infrastructure like railroad upgrades or ring road projects to be something that is a systematic policy. So it's not something that you maybe add as an afterthought when it's more expensive and more complicated, but something that is included in planning and design of major infrastructure investments from the very beginning.
If you want to start with making your own network in a city or between cities in your own region, I think it's especially important that you first start to implement or design the plan. Which connections do we want to make? Where's the potential? Which lines are we going to choose? You make your vision, your network, and from there on you start. But then you need budget and you need politicians who are willing to make the step to go for it. We were lucky here that we found political goodwill and vision to support the vision that we made. But that's important. Start with the plan, the project, make a network, a vision, and start building it one by one. With this road, we started with some small projects just to build momentum, and finally we arrived here.